We're now going to be working with the applications that go along with slope and y-intercept. This goes along with worksheet 3-1.5. Marty is renting a blow-up slip and slide for his son's birthday party. The rental company charges a one-time setup fee as well as an hourly rate. He uses the equation y equals 15x plus 150 to determine the number of hours he can rent the slip and slide, where x is the number of hours that the slip and slide is rented and y is the total cost. Well, the first thing says, what is the slope of the line? Remember, it's y. Well, y equals, oh, my pen, why is this not wanting to work here? Let's try it again. Y equals, okay, I'm getting a little frustrated here. Let's try this some more. Okay. There we go. Y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, 15 is my slope. Now it says describe what the slope of the line means or represents. Y per x is what we've told you to start with. But the thing is, what is y and what is x? Well, if I made a table here and kind of added in my x and my y, it says my x is the number of hours. This will be my hours, and the y is the total cost. So if I use this right here, I would have it as y, total cost, per the x is the number of hours, per hour. So this right here is what your slope means. Next it says, what is the y-intercept? The y-intercept is this number right here, but remember when we write it as an ordered pair, we need to write it as an ordered pair, and so we have that, 0 and 150. Describe what it is represents for this situation. There is an hourly rate. Well, that's what we just did right here. It was a cost per hour, and a one-time setup fee. That right there is my constant. That's my y-intercept. One-time setup fee. Okay, on my next one, it says if Marty has budgeted to spend $225, how many hours would he rent? Now you can go in the calculator and look and see where y is 225. Or I can take the equation, which is what? Let's see, I've got 15x plus 150. So 15x plus 150, and set it equal to 225. So right here, now I'm going to try and solve it. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to subtract 150 from each side. Okay, so I subtracted 150, and I've got 15x equals, that looks like 5075. Sorry, I was trying to cover up. They were yelling on the announcements. Divided by 15. X equals, what is that? That's 5. So it would be 5 hours. Next, right here, the new local video store is trying to get new business by offering a promotion. The store is selling DVDs for $18. With the promotion, the customer receives a $5 coupon off of the total purchase. You have the equation C equals 18N minus 5, where N is the number of DVDs purchased and C is the total cost of the purchase. It says, what is the slope of the line? Y equals mx plus b. Okay, the number with the x is 18, so the slope is going to be 18. What does it represent? What does it mean? I want y per x. Now, if I made a chart here and had x and y. All right, remember this is y equals 18x minus 5. Okay, first off, the y and the c are the same. C is the total cost, so my y is total cost. Well, what is it that they're buying? Okay, they're buying DVDs, so X is going to be the DVDs. So now, to figure out what this is, I have Y, which is the total cost or the cost, per X. X is the DVD. Because this is saying, it's asking me, what does this slope represent? What does this number mean? Well, it's the cost of each DVD, because we're taking 18 times however many we buy. What is the Y-intercept of this situation? That minus 5, that's 0, negative 5. Well, what is it? What is that 5? What's going on in the problem? Because it says describe the Y-intercept. Well, it says right here, it's a $5 coupon. So I'm going to write $5 coupon. Next, it says, well, let me write that equation down here. I've got Y equals 18x minus 5. Now it says, if you buy 5 DVDs, how much did you pay? Well, you can go in the calculator and make x5, because remember, x is the DVDs, and find your Y. Or we can go 18 times 5 minus 5. Let's see, 18 times 5, 0 and a 4. Let's see, that's 90. So I have 90 minus 5, which gives me 85. Now it says without the coupon, how much would you have paid? Well, each DVD is $18, so you're just taking 18 times 5. And it would be $90 without the coupon. How much money did you save? You saved $5. Next. Well, oh, there it is. I was like, where's the problem that it asked us to do with it? All right, let me move this up. Let me see if there's a... Nope, it's just that. Okay. A helicopter leaves a medical center hospital from the top of the roof 200 feet above the ground and steadily rises at a rate of 500 feet per minute. Ooh, Y per X. Look at that. Y per X. I bet you that this is my slope. Write an equation in slope-intercept form to relate X, the time in minutes from the time in minutes from the time the helicopter leaves the roof, and Y, the elevation above the ground. Well, wait a minute. Where did this helicopter start from? Okay, because see, if I really thought about it, here's my picture. The helicopter's up here. Like my helicopter. Near, 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 near. Okay, I'm just kidding. This is 200 feet above the ground. Then it takes off and steadily goes up. So what's happening here? I've got this 200, that's my Y-intercept. That's my starting point. So I have Y equals, and I can write it a couple ways. Let me write it like this. 200 plus, because I'm going up 50 feet per minute. Or I can write it Y equals 50x plus 200. Both of those are correct. Next, right here, use the following equation to answer the questions below. Okay, so let's answer these. Oh, let's see here. Try to make sure my pen can work and it's charging here. You guys should have been able to answer these questions while I was messing with my board. Except I'm messing around with it so much it didn't want to work. All right, Y equals mx plus b. M is the slope. B is the Y-intercept. Does it have to go in this order? No, it could be like this. Oh, where'd we go here? There we go. Okay, it doesn't matter which order. The slope here is the one with the x. The slope would be 3. Now, did I write? No, I didn't write anything with this silly board. All right. All right. Am I writing 3x? No, I'm just writing 3. X is the variable. The Y-intercept is this number right here, so I would write it as 0, negative 5. On the next one, the slope is this number with the x, negative 7. This is my Y-intercept. It is 0, 6. Here's the next one. See if you can answer this question. All right, the slope for this one is negative 1/2. The y-intercept is 0, 3. Use it, write it using function notation. F of x equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. Well, let's extend this a little bit. Is my line going to be increasing or decreasing? How do you know? My line is going to be decreasing. And I know because my slope is positive. Oh, what am I saying? Crazy, crazy me. Long day. My slope is negative. Is this equation linear? Does it make, what does linear mean? It means it makes a straight line. If you put this into y equals and graph it, yes, it does. Is it proportional? What does proportional mean? It means it goes through 0, 0, has a constant of 0. Is that 0? No, it is not, so it is not proportional. There's the next one. Let's answer these next two. Try and write this equation. Y equals mx plus b. M is the slope, b is the y-intercept. My first one, y equals, the slope is 5x minus 8. Letter 8, number 8, I would have y equals, the slope is 1, x plus 1. What would be a better way to write this? You are correct. Y equals x plus 1. Here's the next one. The graph below shows the money earned by a concession stand as a function of the number of hours it's been open. Based on the information on the graph, which of the following best represents the amount of money earned per hour? Y per x. That means this is going to be my slope. I need to find my slope. Well, let's see. I can pick some points to go from. Let's find, you got to find good ones, like easy ones that cross exactly. Do we have that? No, not really, but let me look at this. Like what if I chose this one and this one? I go up almost one, I go up a full line, a little bit more than a line. How much is each one of these lines worth? 10, 20, 30. Okay, so this has got to be, it's a little bit more. See how it's below? It's got to be more than 10. Okay, and it's over, from 4 to 5, it's over 1. So it can't be 10 because it's more than that. Now this says 40 per hour. Am I going up, for example, even if I started here, am I going up 10, 20, 30, 40 and over 1? No, it's not 40. What about if I did 70? Up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I think we all can see that that's nowhere close because if you put this over 1 and you test it, it doesn't work. Now 14, that's a little more than 10. So if I start here and I go up 10, a little bit more and over 1. Up 10, a little bit more and over 1. Sure enough, the closest answer, oh goodness gracious, okay. The answer would be 14. Next one. It shows that Ryan's distance from his house as he walks home from school each day. Okay, take a minute and try and figure out which best describes the meaning of the slope. Okay, he's walking the blocks per minute. Now, how fast is he walking? This says 14 blocks every minute. Well, am I going down 14 and over 1? No. All right, what about 3 per minute? So let's see, that goes down 2, 3 over 1. See, because each line is worth 2. It's not 3. Oh, what about 2? Maybe 2 works. If I go down 2 and over 1. No, that doesn't work. Oh, and that's not even 2. See, this is down 2. and this is over 2. I even went over too far on this one. 2 over 2 is 1. This is not going to work. This one says a half a block. Okay, well, a half a block, so if I go down 1 to 13 and over 2, that could work. What if I went down 2 and over 4? Is 2 over 4, is that the same as 1/2? Yes, it is. That's my answer. There's my next one. Let's see if I have, oh, yeah, I need to move these up. Let's see if I can move these up so we can see them. Okay. A hairstylist at a local salon pays the owner a fee per hair appointment as well as an initial fee to rent a station within the salon. The graph showing the amount of money she pays to the owner as a function of the number of haircuts shown below. Based on the information, how much does the owner charge as initial fee for the station? Guys, initial fee, remember that's your Y intercept. That's your one-time charge. You go up here. Oh, and what is this? This must be 5, 10, 15, 20. So it must be $20. Fee per appointment? Guys, that's Y per X. That's talking about your slope. All right, well, how do I get from this point to this point? Okay, what are you doing? It looks like, or that's not even crossing exactly, is it? What if I did this? I could go, you know what, I moved all those up and I'm going to move them out of the way again. What if I, maybe even a little bit more? Oh, nope. There we go. What if I did this? Let me make a table here. I've got 0 and 20. Because sometimes the graphs are hard to read. What about, I'll take this point right here. 5 and 40. Well, if it's the slope, let's do delta y over delta x. Delta y, the change in y, is 20. The change in x is 5. 20 over 5 is 8. $8 per haircut. Now, what kind of correlation does this have? You guessed it. It is a positive correlation. How do you know it's positive? Because the line is going up. Very good. Fill in the blanks. Blank depends on blank. Remember that it is y depends on x. Here's x. Here's y. So I'm going to have the amount paid to owner depends on the number of haircuts. All right, here's the next one. What is the slope? I know my slope, my line is going down. It's going to be negative. Oh, but you know what? I don't even like starting there. Okay, I want to go to my y-intercept. I want to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 7. Now I can start. Let's do this. My slope. Down 1, over 1. Nope. I need to go over more. Down 1, over 2. 1 over 2. There's my slope. Y equals mx plus b. I keep saying it. You've got to have this memorized. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 7. There's my next one. Oh, let me move this up over here. There we go. All right. Let's find the, first it says the y-intercept. Y-intercept is right here. 0, 2. My x-intercept crosses right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4, 0. Now, the slope. Guys, you can go and do it on the graph or on a table. 0, 2, or 4, 0. Let me start with this. Delta y. The change in y is plus, wait, you know what? Well, let's do it this way. I can do it both ways, but I'm going to go through and show you. I'm going to write them in either order, but I'm going to start over here with this point right here, 4, 0, so I can match some things up. This point is 0, 2. Delta y, the change in y is plus 2. Well, look, I'm going up 2. And delta x, I'm going over 4. Well, 2 over 4 reduces to 1/2. That's my slope. My equation, y equals mx plus b. There's b, there's m. Y equals 1/2 x plus 2. Can you write that another way? Yeah, we could write it like this, 2 plus 1/2 x. That would mean the same thing. Here's the next one. Let me bring all these up here. All right, the y-intercept is right here. It does not cross it. There is none. The x-intercept, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6, 0. This reminds me of a wall. The wall is the steepest thing. Can you walk up the wall? No. So there's no slope. What do we use for no slope? Undefined. So when it asks us for the slope, we're going to write undefined. And remember, I can also say undefined because this can make a U. The equation, since this is the x number and it goes up and down, it's x equals 6.